Day 3 training camp, guys. We are all wrapped up. Today was by far the most exciting day. So much action going on offense, defense. We had big bombs, big plays, deep connections. We had confrontation between Dawson Knox, Micah Hyde, Jordan Phillips. It was a full day of action. So much fun. We're going to dive into it. But first, you guys on Facebook, go ahead and click on our page, hit that like button, follow along all training camp, preseason, regular season. We're diving deep this year. We're diving deep. Guys on Twitter, BSS_G show. That's all you got to do. Go follow on Twitter for live updates during practice. We cover everything. And let's get into this thing here. Yeah, like I said, there was a lot of action today. First full day of pads, and it was absolutely awesome. You know, a lot more intensity, a lot more aggression. Guys were going after it today. Offensively, we really started running the ball a lot more. We're getting Shady in the play. Frank Gore made a couple plays. Singletary getting in there too. And that's another side note here is it's consistently Shady getting those first touches. Frank Gore at the 2 and Singletary at 3. Yeldon coming in at that 4 spot. And it's been consistent through 3 days of camp. Another change, we did have a change. Offensive line, Feliciano's back instead of Spencer Long at that right guard spot. That seems like that's going to be the battle spot. You know, they might move Cody Ford over to that guard, might keep him at tackle and keep it between Feliciano and Long. I saw Ty Nsekhe came in for a couple plays. Deion Dawkins came out. I don't know if it was because, you know, he's taking a break. He got a little injured. I don't know what happened there, but Dawkins, I believe, returned, so should be good there. Midway through practice, they did one-on-one drills, wide receivers versus cornerbacks, and it was awesome to watch. I mean, different guys were matching up against different guys constantly. The big thing that I watched was a few times John Brown was lined up against Trey White. It's just quarterback throwing it, Josh Allen throwing it in the middle of the field, and then Trey White matched up against John Brown. Everybody's watching. All the players are watching. Everyone in the stands are watching. Let's see. Make your best move. You know, they had a route preset. Let's see who can get separation. Let's see what can happen. And John Brown, he did really well. John Brown did well against Trey White. And it actually frustrated Trey White quite a bit. You know, after one play, Trey White was on the sideline, you know, getting pissed off. But John Brown had a great day. Another thing, Cole Beasley looking quick out there. I mean, he juked somebody right out of their shoes. The whole crowd went, whoa, when it happened. And Cole caught the ball, took it to the end zone. Not to mention, also, when it was 11 on 11, not the one-on-one drills, when it was 11 on 11, Josh Allen to John Brown, a couple bombs, and this is against a secondary starting team. It was 11 on 11, ones versus ones on both sides of the ball, and he hit him once. He hit him nice in stride for big gain, 40, 50-yard gain, and then the other time, Brown got separation down the field. Allen lofted it up there. It was a pretty good throw, but it was, you know, off track a little bit. Brown was going over his right shoulder. He shifted and ran probably 5 to 7 yards over to the left side and came down with it and actually got the ball in the end zone. So it was a big day for the offense, and really this is what we've been looking for. Now that the pads are on, they opened up the playbook a little bit. There was runs plus passes. Offense started looking pretty good. We know the defense is going to be good, guys. We know this. So when the defense has good plays, it's expected. But when the offense had a day like they had today, where they look good, they had some big plays, especially the ones versus the ones, it was exciting. It was definitely exciting. And also on those 11 on 11 drills, Dawson Knox had a short catch for 5-6 yards right at the sideline. Micah Hyde kind of gave it to him. He kind of put a little bit of a lick on him, didn't really lay him out or anything, but just a little bit stronger than normal. You know, it's, you know, an experienced stud safety against the, you know, a rookie tight end. It's nothing to be, it's nothing crazy. And then Dawson Knox kind of gave him a little word. They went back and forth. And then before you know, Jordan Phillips, Jordan Phillips wants to get in on that action. He comes in helmet to helmet, blasts Dawson Knox with his helmet. He didn't blast him, but he, you know, hit helmet to helmet pretty hard. And then the defense versus the offense. They are all screaming, yelling. But nobody was fighting. It was just, you know, high intensity. It was hot out there today, and the guys were getting after it. So it was pretty cool to see that. Another thing with the offense is Robert Foster. You know, I watch him warm up. You know, there's certain guys you want to watch. You know, Foster's one of them. And I watch him do his drills. I watch him go through the motions here, and everything seems kind of lethargic. I'm a huge fan of Foster, rooting for him to have a big year, but everything seems kind of lethargic. And it might be because that's just Foster. That's just Foster's personality on the sideline. and he might be a little sore. He might be nursing a small injury that he's taking it easy. But to be honest, from the sideline, he kind of looks. I don't know. He doesn't look 100% into it. That's just something that I'm picking up. Again, if we get more into training camp here and that keeps up and then he keeps making plays on the field, it's just that just might be how Foster is. He just goes through the motions a little bit slower than everyone else, and he kind of keeps to himself a little bit too. But just as I tweeted out earlier that Foster's body language looked a little worrisome, bang, Josh Allen, he was double covered. Josh Allen hits him down the field for 45-yard touchdown. So, and he looked good. He looked fast. So, maybe not something to worry about, but definitely something to keep an eye on for the rest of the camp here. Something that nobody's really talking about is Andre Roberts. He said in the offseason he wanted to play at wide receiver, and he's kind of flashed. He's kind of had some good plays here and there, but he's also had some drops. So when he drops the ball, it's like, hey, man, you want to be a wideout. You don't want to be just the return guy. You got to make that play. But when he was returning kicks today, returning punts, and just he's got that explosiveness. You can just see it. He looks so comfortable back there. And then when he catches that ball, the way he moves, the way he shifts, I mean, it was really, really, really impressive. So let's not forget about Andre Roberts and how exciting he's going to be, especially as a return man. And, obviously it's more depth at wide receiver, but mainly we got a good return guy in it. So let's not forget about Andre Roberts and what he's going to bring to the table this year. And the special teams that needed major improvements from last year. It looks like they're doing a lot of drills. They're really, really working on their special teams this year, especially with Heath Farwell now as a special teams coach. He seems like a detail-oriented guy. He fits right in with McDermott. It'll be interesting to see how we jump there in special teams. The thing with the running backs is they were doing some drills today where it was offense versus defense, and they were actually going after it. It was the running backs trying to get as many yards as they can, and the defense was actually putting some licks on them. Nothing too crazy. Once they got them wrapped up, the play was called dead. But I was watching, and Singletary looked to shine, boy. The way he moves around in the backfield, the way he's able to shift and be agile, it was really, really impressive. A couple times he had the crowd going, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, people were getting excited, and he was super shifty. There was a couple times where it looked like he was for sure wrapped up, for sure going to be tackled, and he just made a quick little juke to the left or the right and made a couple big plays. So another thing to keep an eye out for is, and something we're all excited about, especially heading into the preseason game here in another 10 days, 11 days, whatever it is, Singletary. And let's see how he does in the backfield against ones and twos in actual gameplay. It's going to be really exciting to watch. That cornerback battle there, Levi Wallace seemed to be with the ones for the most part today. EJ Gaines still was playing really well. He got burned a couple times, but Levi, gave up a few catches too. Offense looked great today. It's a day that we were looking for. Offense looked really, really good. There was a couple times where the defense showed out, but for the most part, today, the offense got the W, and it being the first day of pads and the intensity turned up a little bit, we're really, really excited. I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings. It's the last day of training camp before there's a couple days off. So tomorrow I think the intensity is going to be even higher. It's going to be still going to be really hot, so the emotions are going to be running high. People are going to be wanting to get after it. Stay tuned. Make sure you like on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. It's all up there, guys. Follow us. We're on all platforms. Let's go Bills. Thank you guys for following, and stay tuned for tomorrow for the wrap-up show. And go on Twitter for live updates during practice. Appreciate it, guys. Go Bills.